Your legs are weakening right now. Maybe you don't even realize it yet. Maybe you think it's just age catching up. But the truth is, your muscles are starving, and you have no idea. Today, I'm going to show you 6 things that can bring your legs back to life. And the last one, it will shock you the most because for years you've been told to avoid it completely. Have you noticed? Your legs feel heavy when you wake up in the morning. You need to push off the armrest to stand from a chair. Climbing stairs leaves you breathless. Your walking pace is slowing down without you realizing it. None of this happens suddenly. It creeps in quietly, and then one day, you realize that grabbing the railing has become necessary. Most people say it's a sign of aging, but the truth is, your legs aren't weakening because you're getting old. Your legs are weakening because your muscles aren't getting the nutrition they desperately need. And after 60, this becomes extremely dangerous. Because weak legs aren't just about walking, it's the risk of falling, the danger of fractures, losing your balance, hospital admissions, and losing your independence. A recent study found that people with weak legs have a significantly higher risk of falls, injuries, and early mortality. But here's the hopeful part. New scientific evidence shows that even at 60, even at 80, if your muscles get the right nutrition, they can become strong again. Today I'm telling you about 6 things that can help wake up your muscles again. One of them improves circulation. Another reduces inflammation. And the most important one is something you've probably removed from your life just because you were told it's harmful. But the reality is completely opposite. So tell me, are your legs feeling weak? Is your balance off? Do you get cramps in your legs at night? Please share in the comments. And if you want to stay strong after 60, subscribe now, because your body is still capable of standing strong again. First thing, lentils and beans. Many older adults think that meat is necessary for strength, but the truth is that simple foods like lentils are incredibly powerful for your muscles, especially as you age. Lentils contain protein, fiber, iron, and compounds that repair muscles. As you get older, your muscles work harder but receive less nutrition. Lentils give you the amino acids that help rebuild muscles, and they don't contain sugar that increases inflammation. There was a woman named Rabia. She was 76 years old. She felt weakness. Walking was difficult. The doctor advised her to eat lentils daily. She started eating chickpeas, mung beans, and red lentils. After 3 months, strength returned to her legs. She was amazed at the difference. Eat lentils with olive oil, along with vegetables, and it works even better. This increases the benefit of protein, and your muscles get direct nutrition. Eat lentils daily, or at least 3 times a week. This is the foundation for your legs. Second thing, almonds and walnuts. Many people think dry fruits are only for the brain, but they're also essential for your legs, especially almonds and walnuts, because in old age, your muscles need energy. And that energy comes from tiny machines inside cells called mitochondria. With age, these machines start weakening, and then your legs get tired. Energy runs out very quickly. Walnuts and almonds protect these machines. They reduce oxidative stress, they decrease inflammation, and they give muscles healthy fats that the body can use. One study found that older people who eat a handful of dry fruits daily have better walking speed. Their balance is more stable. Their muscle mass is also better preserved. The magnesium in walnuts prevents nighttime leg cramps, and almonds contain vitamin E, which strengthens cells. You don't need large quantities. A small handful daily is enough, in breakfast or as an afternoon snack, whatever you prefer. But consistency is crucial. This isn't magic, but within a week or 2 you'll notice the difference. Third thing, garlic and ginger. These 2 things are small but extremely powerful. Blood flow in your legs is very important. If blood doesn't reach properly, muscles will weaken. Oxygen won't arrive, nutrients won't come, and waste material will keep accumulating. As you age, blood vessels become stiff. Blood flow slows down. This is why legs feel heavy, cold, or painful. Garlic and ginger relax blood vessels. They increase nitric oxide, which improves circulation. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which reduces inflammation and improves blood flow. In one experiment, older people were given garlic for 6 weeks. Their walking endurance improved significantly, and pain in their legs decreased. Ginger also reduces inflammation and helps muscles recover. Include garlic and ginger in your food. Add ginger to your morning tea. Use garlic in cooking. You don't need large amounts. A little is enough. But regularity is essential. These 2 small things can give your legs new life. 4th thing, eggs. Many people doubt this immediately because they were told eggs increase cholesterol. They're bad for the heart. Don't eat the yolk. And many older adults stopped eating eggs altogether. But the truth is, all of this was a misconception. New research says eggs are the best nutrition in old age. Especially as you age, your muscles face a problem called anabolic resistance, meaning your muscles don't absorb protein as well as they used to. You're eating food, but the body can't use it. Understanding this is very important. Eggs contain an amino acid called leucine. This is the most important trigger that signals muscles to start repairing. It's the ignition key. Without it, your leg muscles won't repair. And eggs contain this leucine in a highly bioavailable form, meaning your body can absorb it easily. There was a woman named Margaret. At 74, she experienced 2 falls. She became afraid of stairs. She was on a low-fat diet her whole life and didn't eat eggs at all. Her breakfast was just toast, cereal, or fruit. Very little protein and absolutely no leucine. Then eggs were added to her nutrition plan. 2 eggs daily, lightly cooked in olive oil, along with spinach. Within a few weeks, her energy improved. And after 2 months, she noticed herself climbing stairs without even touching the railing. For the first time in years, her legs felt strong. Eating eggs in the morning is most beneficial. After the overnight fast, muscles absorb protein better. 2 to 3 eggs are enough, and don't overcook them. Light cooking is better. 5th thing, carrots and beets. Both of these are special because they deliver oxygen to your legs. In old age, the lining of blood vessels weakens. Muscles don't get oxygen. This causes fatigue, feels heavy. Walking becomes difficult. Both carrots and beets contain nitrates. When they enter your body, they convert to nitric oxide. This is the molecule that opens blood vessels. More blood reaches muscles. More oxygen arrives. Waste clears quickly, and your legs come back to life. In one study, beet juice was given to older people. Their walking performance improved. Circulation also increased in the motor control areas of their brain. This is very important because falling doesn't happen just from weakness. It's also a coordination problem between brain and muscles. Eat beets roasted, or include them in smoothies. Cook carrots lightly in olive oil, or eat them raw. Both ways provide benefits. But eating regularly is essential. This doesn't work from eating once. Make it a daily habit and results will come. And now the most important thing, 6th thing, olive oil. This last item will probably surprise you the most. Because for years you've heard to avoid fat. Eat low fat. Reduce oil. But the real truth is completely different, especially when it comes to extra virgin olive oil. In old age, the biggest damage to your legs comes from inflammation. This is the fire that burns silently inside muscles. You don't even know. But it's destroying your muscles. It slows recovery. It reduces energy production. And your legs keep getting weaker day by day. Olive oil contains compounds that put out this fire. They're called polyphenols. One very powerful compound is called oleocanthal. It blocks inflammation exactly like some medications do. But it's natural and beneficial for your entire body. Olive oil protects your muscle cells. It strengthens mitochondria. And most importantly, it makes your entire diet better. Because when you use olive oil, your body absorbs eggs, spinach, beets, almonds, everything much better. One study found that people who ate Mediterranean-style food with olive oil maintained better muscle mass. Their balance was better, their mobility was greater, and their inflammation was lower. Quality matters. Cheap oil doesn't provide benefits. You should get real extra virgin olive oil. It comes in dark glass bottles. It tastes slightly bitter or sharp. You should use 2 to 3 tablespoons daily. Put it on vegetables, in eggs, in lentils. Don't heat it too much. Light use is better. Olive oil can become the base of all your nutrition. It's not just an ingredient, it's a protective shield for your legs. Now it's important to understand that these 6 things don't work alone. They work together. Lentils and beans provide protein. Almonds and walnuts provide energy and are anti-inflammatory. Garlic and ginger improve circulation. Eggs give the rebuilding signal. Carrots and beets supply oxygen. And olive oil binds everything together and protects the entire system. This isn't just a story about food, it's a story about regaining strength. So now let me show you a simple way. Make breakfast like this. 2 eggs, spinach or greens, lightly cooked in olive oil, along with a little whole grain or fruit. This signals your muscles to wake up in the morning. Keep lunch like this. Lentils or beans, carrots or beets, along with vegetables, and olive oil on top. This will strengthen your circulation. Evening or after walking, some almonds and walnuts or a little garlic soup. This will give you energy and reduce inflammation. Keep dinner light, but definitely include protein and vegetables. This is for recovery. This isn't a complicated diet. It's a simple routine you can easily adopt. When you do this daily, small signals reach your body, and it understands that muscles need to be built. Strength needs to return. But here's one important thing. Just eating isn't enough. You also need some movement. Walking, standing, light exercise, using resistance bands, all these tell your body that these muscles are still useful. Food gives you raw material. Movement tells your body where to apply that material. One more thing is very important to understand. Your weakness isn't a sign that your body is finished. It's a sign that your muscles aren't getting proper nutrition and circulation. And when you understand this, the path opens before you. New research says your body can rebuild muscles even at 80, if it gets the right signals, the right protein, the right circulation, the right recovery support. Your body is still capable. And this should encourage you, because your legs aren't just muscles. They're your independence. They take you upstairs. They take you to the market. They let you live with dignity in your home. They take you to your family. Strong legs mean you participate in your life. You don't just watch. So start now. Do small things. Maybe eat eggs tomorrow morning. Maybe eat lentils twice this week. Maybe start using olive oil. Maybe start eating a handful of almonds daily. These small things bring big changes if you do them regularly. Tell me in the comments, which of these will you start using first? And what's the biggest difficulty with your legs? Stairs, balance, cramps, weakness, or fatigue? Please share. I read all comments. And if this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe. Because getting old is inevitable, but becoming weak is not necessary. Your body can still respond if you understand it properly and give it support. Now let me explain something that most people completely miss. The timing of when you eat these foods matters almost as much as what you eat. Your muscles have a rhythm. They're more responsive to nutrition at certain times of the day. And if you understand this rhythm, you can multiply the benefits dramatically. In the morning, right after you wake up, your body has been fasting for 8 to 10 hours. Your muscles are in a breakdown state. This is the perfect time to send a strong protein signal. That's why eggs in the morning are so powerful. They give your muscles leucine exactly when they're most hungry for it. The muscle-building machinery turns on. Recovery begins. After any physical activity, even just a 20-minute walk, your muscles become extra sensitive to nutrients. This window lasts for about 2 to 3 hours. If you eat protein and healthy fats during this time, your muscles grab onto it immediately. This is when a handful of almonds or a small bowl of lentils works wonders. You're feeding muscles exactly when they're ready to rebuild. At night, while you sleep, your body goes into deep recovery mode. This is when most muscle repair happens. But if you haven't given your body enough building blocks during the day, it can't repair properly. That's why consistent daily nutrition matters more than one perfect meal. Your muscles need steady signals, day after day, week after week. And here's something most doctors never explain clearly. After 60, you can't afford to skip meals or eat too little. When younger people skip meals, their body can handle it, but older muscles are fragile. One missed meal can trigger muscle breakdown that takes days to reverse. Consistency becomes survival. Think of it this way. Every single meal is either building your legs stronger or letting them waste away. There's no neutral. You're either moving forward or sliding backward. And the gap between strong, independent living and needing assistance is smaller than most people think. Sometimes it's just a few months of poor nutrition that tips the balance. This is why I'm so passionate about this message, because I've seen what happens when people ignore these signals. I've seen strong, independent people become frail and fearful in just 1 year. And I've also seen people in their 70s and 80s completely reverse weakness and regain strength they thought was gone forever. The human body is remarkably resilient. Even damaged, aged muscles can respond. But they need the right fuel. They need protein, They need anti-inflammatory compounds. They need circulation support. They need consistent care. Let me tell you about one more person. His name was Ahmed, 72 years old. He had stopped going to the mosque because walking there felt too difficult. His knees hurt. His legs felt like concrete. He thought his active life was over. His daughter convinced him to change his diet. He started eating eggs every morning, added lentils to lunch, started using olive oil instead of regular cooking oil, had a handful of walnuts every afternoon, and made sure to include garlic and ginger in his meals. The first 2 weeks, nothing dramatic happened, but he kept going. By week 4, he noticed he could walk to the corner shop without stopping. By week 8, his knee pain had reduced significantly, and by 3 months, he was walking to the mosque again. Not every day, but 3 times a week. He told me it felt like getting his life back. That's what proper nutrition can do. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not a miracle cure, but it's real, measurable improvement that changes your daily life. Now I want to address something important. Some people watching this might think, I'm too old for this to work, or my body is too damaged. I want to tell you directly, that's fear talking, not science. Research from the past 10 years has completely changed what we know about aging muscles. Scientists have proven that even people in their 80s and 90s can build new muscle tissue. The process is slower than in younger people, yes, but it absolutely still works. Your muscles contain satellite cells, tiny repair cells that can activate and create new muscle fibers. These cells don't disappear with age. They just become dormant. When you give your body the right nutrition signals, especially protein and anti-inflammatory foods, these cells wake up. They start working again. One study took people in their 80s who hadn't exercised in years. They gave them proper protein nutrition and simple resistance exercises. After 12 weeks, muscle biopsies showed actual new muscle growth. Not just strength improvement, actual new tissue. This means your legs can get stronger. Your balance can improve. Your independence can return. But only if you act. Only if you make the decision to feed your body properly. And I know change is hard, especially when you've eaten a certain way for decades. But you don't have to change everything at once. Start with one thing. Maybe it's adding eggs to breakfast. That's it. Just that one change for 2 weeks. That one change. Then maybe add olive oil to your cooking. Another 2 weeks. Then start including lentils. Slowly, gradually, you build a new pattern. And before you know it, these foods become normal. They become your new habit. The key is to not overwhelm yourself. Don't try to be perfect. Just try to be consistent. Even if you only get it right 5 days out of 7, that's still a huge improvement over what most people are doing. And remember, every single meal is a chance to help your legs. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need fancy superfoods. You need simple, real foods that humans have been eating for thousands of years. Eggs, lentils, nuts, vegetables, healthy oils. These foods are accessible, they're affordable, they're proven, and they work. So I'm asking you today to make a decision. Decide that weak legs are not your destiny. Decide that you're going to give your body what it needs. Decide that you're worth the effort. Your legs have carried you through your entire life. They've taken you everywhere you've ever been. Every memory, every experience, every moment happened because your legs got you there. Don't they deserve to be taken care of now? Start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Make one small change, and then keep going. Because the difference between people who stay strong and people who become frail isn't genetics. It isn't luck. It's daily choices, repeated over time. It's giving your body what it needs, consistently, patiently, lovingly. You can do this. Your body is still capable. Your muscles are still responsive. And your best days of strength and independence may still be ahead of you. So tell me right now in the comments, what's the first change you're going to make? Which food are you adding first? And subscribe so I can keep sharing evidence-based information that helps you stay strong, mobile, and independent for years to come. Your legs are waiting. Feed them, move them, respect them, and watch what happens.